All right. So, you sent us this podcast script, and it's got everyone talking.
Yeah.
The future of work. Will AI take your job?
Ah.
From AI Universe. And I think it's something we're all thinking about, like what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So let's dive into it.
Let's do it.
We're going to unpack this and see what's really going on.
So one of the things that really stood out to me in the AI Universe podcast, right?
Yeah.
Is that this AI automation stuff, it's not just like, the same old automation we've seen before.
Right.
It's not just machines doing things faster or more efficiently.
It's different.
It's different, yeah, like they're making decisions, they're analyzing information.
Yeah, like complex decisions.
Yeah. And even getting into creative problem solving, which is kind of freaky.
It is a little freaky.
Yeah.
So it's not just like robots putting, doors on cars anymore.
Exactly.
It's something completely different.
Yeah, way beyond that.
Yeah. So, there's that study that they mentioned in the podcast, right, about...
Oh, yeah, the one about
manufacturing jobs.
Uh-huh.
Almost half, something like 47%, could be automated.
Just with the technology we have now, which is...
That's wild, right? And it's not just factory jobs. It's like customer service. They talked about those AI chatbots.
Oh, yeah, those things are everywhere now.
Taking over 85% of customer interactions in the next few years, they said.
I can believe it. It seems like every time I call somewhere, I'm talking to a bot.
I know, right? And then what really got me was, like, even jobs you think of as,
like human jobs.
Yeah, like creative human jobs.
Right.
The podcast talked about journalism.
Oh, yeah, the robot journalists.
I know, right? They said there's this news agency using AI to, like, write basic reports.
Financial reports, sports summaries, stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's not just those examples. This AI thing is spreading everywhere.
It is. It's kind of mind-blowing.
So what's another area they talked about?
Well, they got into healthcare. Yeah. Apparently, they're using AI to analyze medical scans and even assist in surgeries.
Whoa, assist in surgeries.
Yeah, and they're even using it to try and predict, like, patient outcomes.
Wow. That's both amazing and kind of scary.
I know, right? Like, how comfortable would you be with an AI diagnosing you?
I don't know.
It's a big question.
It is a big question, but the podcast didn't just focus on the scary stuff.
No, they talked about the positive side, too.
Yeah, like all the new jobs AI is creating.
Oh, absolutely.
People who know data analysis, machine learning, all that stuff.
Huge demand for those skills.
Yeah. And one I hadn't really thought about before was...
AI ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's becoming a big deal.
Because as AI gets more powerful, someone needs to make sure it's being used ethically, right?
Exactly. Someone's got to be the moral compass.
Right. So we need people with the technical skills, but also the ethical know-how.
Absolutely. It's a crucial combination.
So it's not just about, if your job will be replaced.
Yep.
It's about, like, what skills do you need to thrive in this new world?
Exactly. How can you stay ahead of the curve?
Yeah. So what else did they talk about in terms of skills?
Well, they said, on top of those technical skills, the soft skills are becoming even more important.
Oh, right.
Like creativity, critical thinking.
Problem solving, emotional intelligence.
Exactly. All those things that make us human,
So why is that?
Because as we move towards working with AI, those human skills are going to be even more valuable.
I see. So it's not just about being replaced by AI. It's about
working alongside it, using our strength together.
That makes sense. And, the good news is...
What's that?
Not all jobs are at risk.
Oh, right. They talked about that.
They said things like healthcare professionals, therapists, teachers.
Artists, writers.
Those jobs are probably safe, at least for now.
Yeah, those roles where, like, empathy and human connection are so important.
Yeah, AI is not great at that stuff.
Not yet, anyway.
So, basically, the takeaway is we need to be adaptable.
Absolutely.
Keep learning, keep developing new skills.
That's the key to thriving in this new world.
And the podcast host, they had a really interesting way of looking at it.
Oh, yeah. What was that?
They said, think of AI as an opportunity, not a threat.
I like that.
Like, if AI can take over the boring stuff...
The routine tasks, the mundane things.
Yeah, then we can focus on the stuff that actually matters.
The creative work, the problem solving, human connection.
Exactly. So it's not just about job displacement. It's about, like, reimagining what work can be.
I love that, reimagining work.
Yeah.
And that's something for everyone listening to think about,
What do you mean?
Like, what skills do you have that AI can't replicate? And how can AI help you do your job even better?
Ooh, good questions.
It's all about being proactive, right?
Right. Take control of your future.
Exactly.
Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive.
It has. Lots to think about.
If you want to learn more, I definitely recommend checking out the AI Universe podcast.
It's a great resource.
Yeah, it's a great way to stay informed about all this AI stuff and how it's changing the world.
Couldn't agree more.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And remember, the future of work is in your hands.
That's right. Embrace the change and make it work for you.
Until next time.
See ya!